Good morning and good afternoon in some places of the world. As you already know, my name is Eugenie Manirafasha, and I again welcome you to our 8th session of Digital Solution Summer Series. Today we are hosting a company, meteocontrol, and today we welcome our today's speaker, Romain Routien. Romain, he's a sales manager at meteocontrol. A very brief intro to him. He has 10 years of experience in energy sector across EMEA region. He's very specialized in business development, project acquisition, technical commercial handling for a large-scale PV project in the region. Also, he is empowering the African market with innovative and holistic solutions for data observation and analytics, as well as asset management. So without taking much of time, so I welcome Romain to help us skim through the presentation and the amazing information he has today regarding the digital solution at the meteocontrol. Once again, welcome, Romain, for this session.
Hey, super. Thank you. Thank you very much for the introduction and the presentation. I think there is nothing to add on my side. It's clear. So yeah, as you mentioned, I'm the sales manager for meteocontrol AMEA. So based in Dubai. I'm in Middle East since 10 years now, roaming in Middle East and Africa. So based on this experience, I will try to share as well my experience and to show you what is meteocontrol about and what we're able to offer to and how we can support our customers and our partners in the region. So again, Eugenie, thanks for the presentation. I really appreciate it. And let's start with the meteocontrol presentation and introduction. I will try to not go deep inside each and every aspect of the slides that I'm going to present. The idea is for you to understand why and how meteocontrol is and could be the right partner for you. If you have any questions, feel free to wait at the end of the presentation, where you will see at the end of the presentation my details, my email and my phone number. Feel free to contact me. We are here to support for the region. What is meteocontrol mission and vision? The idea is to focus on your project. We know that you are on site, you are facing daily issues in your project and maybe some troubles to fight with. And we are trying and helping you to understand the unique challenges that you are facing. So our mission is to help you to boost the performance of your assets, to reduce as well the potential risk that you might face, and obviously to help you to maximize the return on your investments. That's at the end our mission and how we want to help you in your project. So for this, we provide tailor-made solution based on customer needs, based on your needs. Here is an introduction of meteocontrol worldwide. We do monitor now over 60,000 plants in the world, which means more than 25 gigawatts of power in our portal. And for this, we are based on 25 years of experience, which is quite huge for, let's say, a software solution and platform. 25 years of development of this platform. For this, we have in-house 250 dedicated specialists. I'm not telling about commercial or sales or whatever. I'm telling you about specialists, IT security, cyber security, developers, R&D, dedicated to your needs, listening to your needs, to the market, to help you to achieve your goals with your systems. We are based in 12 locations worldwide. And one of these, as you see here in the bottom right side of this slide, one of the locations is in Dubai, where we have the headquarters for the Middle East and African region, the meteocontrol AMEA DMCC. Here in our office, we have a full dedicated as well team able to support with engineers, able to develop the solution, to design the solution, listening again to your needs, as well as after sales support for commissioning as well, on-site commissioning. So a full dedicated team on-site for the region. Why meteocontrol is the right choice? As I mentioned to you, we are in the industry-leading expertise. We have an industry-leading expertise. Since more than 25 years, we are developing our solution, we are listening to the market, and we are moving on with as well new development that we will discuss later on. We have commitment to the quality and customer services. As I mentioned to you earlier, with our local team ready to support. We are technology agnostic. We are independent, as you will see as well later in the presentation, independent to any manufacturer and able to provide the customized solutions based on your needs. With a proven track record of success, we have as well some success in the region that we can discuss at a later stage and on case to case. But for you to have an idea, this is a non-exhaustive list, some of the brands that trust in our solution. Maybe there are some of them that you know, some of them are based in the region, some not, that's our worldwide partners. So what is behind our solution? This is the heart of the solution. We have one device for two applications with our BlueLog X series. What is our BlueLog X series? You can see here in the data station that the BlueLog is in the central position. This is the heart of the solution that we propose. All around the devices, all around are, again, tailor-made based on your needs, and we provide to you a turnkey solution. We have the BlueLog XM version for monitoring, for observation of data and analytics, and the BlueLog XE for increased power and plant control. Two versions, two devices, but one hardware. That's the main idea you have to understand. This is the heart of the solution. Moving on now, a bit deeper on the BlueLog XM. You see some features on the right side. On the left side, that's our controller. You see the main body on the really left side, which we can adapt as well with some more devices to increase the number of connections with RS485, for example, or digital input, digital output, and analog as well connections. We are, as I discussed, as I said, as I told you, an independent solution provider. We can connect to any hardware, which means any inverter, any meters, any sensors. And for this, we have a quite high compatibility list with more than 3,500 devices. The list now is more than 800 pages. And this list is continuously evolving. As soon as there is a new device, we develop the driver and we implement this list based on the need and which kind of hardware you want to have on site. Another point which is very important is that we have more than 100 days of data storage. Means something which is possible. You have an issue with the connection, you lost the connection, you have a local storage, data storage in the device for more than 100 days, which means more than 3 months, which means more than enough. I've never seen so far in my career communication loss for more than 3 months. And the very good point is as soon as we reconnect, the logger is able to push automatically the data. The controller will push the data to the platform when reconnected. So there is nothing for you to do. Automatically, the data will be pushed to the platform. And good point as well, we have OpenVPN clients to secure the connection because security is one of the pillar as well of our solution. And we know that it's a pillar as well for our customers. So that's for the BlueLog XM. And as I mentioned to you, then we have the BlueLog XC. So the BlueLog XC is there for control purposes. We have the parameter and setup done at factory based on the requirements, based on the technical requirements. We have the pre-configured control mode as well. So we will give you the fully customized and pre-configured solution directly in the data station based on the technical setup that you need. For example, voltage limitation for reactive power control. That's an example, but it's not limited to. So this is for the BlueLog XC. So again, keep in mind 2 versions, XM, XC for monitoring and control. Another important point that we can come to based on the solution that we are showing you is the zero feeding. And for this, I will allow you as well to stop listening to me and having a nice video that I really like. In case you want to see again this video, you can find it in our website.
Industrial and commercial buildings are looking more and more into cost-saving solutions, and therefore solar energy. For this transition, they need to comply to conditions of the public grid operators. Simply put, the solar energy needs to be fully consumed directly by the facility. Feeding excess of energy into the grid is not permitted due to risks of destabilization. In order to ensure the grid stability, sometimes grid operators need a guarantee that the system is down-regulated instantly, avoiding any electricity to be fed into the public grid. A zero feed-in. Meet Marie. She owns a supermarket and would like to optimize her energy consumption. To go green and to save money, she has decided to install a photovoltaic system on the roof. She is looking for an experienced project partner to design and install the solution. For control and monitoring, a device must be installed between the photovoltaic system and the grid connection point. This device is continuously checking the power fluctuation. With this equipment, Marie is sure that the green energy production matches her consumption needs and that no extra power is injected into the public grid. BlueLog is a certified solution which provides extra safety. Thanks to the monitoring platform VCOM Cloud, you can also keep an eye on your photovoltaic system for more transparency. One site or 100. The solution is scalable, handles any size of equipment and adapts to every country. Ask your partners for a turnkey installation or contact us directly at meteocontrol.com for more information.
Okay, so I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I think it's giving you clearly an idea of what we're able to do in terms of zero feed-in, how we can support, and as well, it gave you some more ideas about the VCOM platform. Now we have a name of the platform, and some of the other features that we will discuss later. To start again, so this is what we discussed about zero feed-in. Now you have a diagram showing you about what we're able to do. What we are looking at the end, looking for cost-saving solutions, and solar energy is an answer to you. But you will need to comply with different things like conditions of the grid operators. That's what we're able to provide. We have a team as well in-house taking care of grid code compliance, where we're able to support on local and international needs. And the zero feed-in solution will help you as well in the consumption. The idea is a full consumption of the energy produced by the facility to keep as well a stabilized rate. Moving on to the next topic with power plant controller. As I said, our PPC, power plant controller, supports both national and international grid codes. And for these purposes, we offer a wide range as well of features, for example, for reactive and active power control, which will guarantee, as mentioned before, the grid stability. And here you have an idea of how the solution is. What do we bring to you? A precise control for accurate regulation of active and reactive power management. Again, a manufacturer independence. Thanks to our compatibility list, you will be able to see which kind of device you can connect. But again, we are able to develop this kind of system which keep you as well independent from any manufacturer. A flexibility, a modularity, and scalability to adapt to various system topologies. We provide as well a user-friendly interface. There is no programming knowledge, no programming needed. We do the job for you. We provide as well data storage and analysis. The controller can locally store the PV system data as mentioned before. For example, for real-time data, you can access real-time data from the controller. And the historical data analysis can be done from the VCOM platform. And we allow as well other data export options to different systems. And last point, but not least, IT security. With features like user access management, for example, building remote access with encryption and encrypted configuration, data transmission, the PPC will enhance your PV system's IT security. Again, we keep IT security as a pillar for the solution. is again how the data station look like. You see, it's very similar to what we have seen before. And again, some important point to keep in mind. One of the most important points, compliance with national and international grid codes. We are able again to help you and support you with this. Compatibility thanks to interface and protocol variety. We can communicate to several devices, simple configuration and services. So as you see, there are many features to help you and save your time and costs. That's the idea where meteocontrol wants to support as well our partners. The next point is something which might be interesting to you as well, is the PV diesel hybrid. Here is an idea of what the solution look like. You see on the left side, what we think about. Friendly solutions for the environment, for saving fuel and reducing CO2 emissions. That's something you are looking at, we are looking at. Thanks to this, you will be able to have cost reduction due to fuel savings, for example, and we will allow to add some predictive maintenance. And thanks to this as well, thanks to our controller, BlueLogicC, it's usable in PV mixed parks with different inverter types for diesel genset, for PV panel, again, flexibility of the solution. Another point which is very interesting, that's new, we have announced this new developments just 2 months back. That's the hybrid energy management system, which we call EMS. EMS is, at the end, a combination of renewable energy production and battery storage. The idea is to help to use a maximum of the self-produced energy in your asset and never inject power to the grid. So we have developed this tool, and there you can see in the next slide what could be a representation of the solution. And there you can see some benefits. The EMS accomplishes these benefits through a range of features, such as, for example, PV self-consumption. The EMS solution will help you to have a full consumption of the energy provided or store into the different batteries. A zero feed-in project, for example, band shaving, energy shifting, energy trading, and as well the provision of operating reserves. It will ensure the optimal use of generated solar power and manage the balance between energy consumption, the storage, and the grid feed-in if needed. And all these solutions that we have discussed before are doable with the data station. What is now the data station? The BlueLogicX series that we mentioned, XM or XE or XC, the power analyzer that we can implement, the UPS based on the battery backup that you would need. We have different types of UPS solutions, heating and cooling system. If you want to install the box indoor or outdoor, you might have some different requirements. So we are able as well to provide heating and cooling solutions. High degree of protection of the box. Again, our indoor, outdoor, we will maintain an IP65 at least for our station, and a ready to connect solution. As I said, a turnkey solution. All this design is done in-house by our engineers, and we will provide you the fully wired solution. The only wiring that you will need to do then will be the sensors, the inverters, for example, and the on-site, let's say, hardware. Now we finish with the Earth. As described before, we can go with the brain and our VCOM Cloud solution. The VCOM Cloud solution is used for the observation of data and analytics in a secure platform. Here is giving you an idea. So you see that the cloud here in the center, that we connect with different kind of features. On the top left, you can see the VCOM monitoring that we'll go through a bit later, monitoring the assets that you have online for data observation and analytics. We have as well a VCOM monitoring app for remote access of your platform, of your solution, of your systems. We have the app which will give you a fully access to each and every data. Then we have VCOM APIs as well. If you want to communicate with a third-party software like an ERP system, we have the options for API. And then we come through operation and maintenance with the VCOM CMMS that I will go a bit deeper on this later on, and the VCOM ONN app, and you will understand how both are linked a bit later. Coming to VCOM monitoring, based on data collection that we have seen before with the heart of the system, that's very important point. So based on the data collection, on artificial intelligence as well, on machine learning, the VCOM then will be the right tool for the asset management and the performance review of all your systems. It will help you to find out easily and as well rectify the potential faults on the systems. And there you can see as well some points which can help you obviously save time and money. That's something which is very important for all of us. Automized and digitalized solution lets the tool do it for you. And the worldwide support for this tool, as I mentioned, we are here locally available to help you with the monitoring and as I mentioned to you, we are here locally available to support you with the platform. So one of the interesting features that we have developed in our system is the smart alarm. So you have already predefined alarms that will be useful for you. The smart alarm will help you as well in a different way. It will gather data from any sources that you would like to through an open import interface, and using this data to learn and understand the normal functioning of the PV system. So again, there is machine learning, there is AI behind, which will help to learn how the different components like the inverters are functioning, and will allow you to develop then this kind of smart alarm. This sophisticated system will then intelligently identify the potential losses, which help you as well to root the causes and issue, for example, some ticketing. Now coming to the VCOM platform, here you're able to see the main view, the main layer of the system. From this page, you will be able to see all your assets and to monitor at a glance the operation of all your assets. You will have portfolio reports, including KPIs, the graphics that you are able to see already, and the tickets, for example. We are able to customize, obviously, this page that's fully customizable based on your needs, based on what you want to see. And as you're able to see as well, based on color codes, it helps you as well to identify very easily and very quickly if there might be some issues, for example, communication issues with your system. And then on the second layer, when you reach the control room, you have an access of a specific system. And there, again, on this fully customizable page, you have all the information of your specific system. What can you find? Predefined analysis, for example. Based on machine learning, as I mentioned to you, and artificial intelligence, we are able to provide you optimized simulation. For example, based on machine learning and artificial intelligence, we are able to provide optimized simulation. We have as well access to satellite data and individual analysis. You are able as well to create, if needed, and we can support you with this creation on customized graph. That's not an issue. And last but not least, the third view is the investor view. There you focus on the data visualization and the most important points, the most important KPIs. You're able to customize, again, this page to give an easy overview and easy understanding of the assets for the investors. Coming back to alarm and tickets, that's the next features of the software. We have, as I mentioned, the predefined alarm, the smart alarms, linked to an option of ticketing as well, where you can create work orders, for example. You can create reports, alarm analysis. We can make failure evaluation, and all this information and data will be stored then for analysis in the platform. And we are coming now to the VCOM CMMS, which is to me one of the very important features of the platform. The idea with the VCOM CMMS is to digitalize the workflow. we will be able to store the documentation, to store the reports, and help you to save time and then obviously money. And how does it work? This is the work process. So for example, you have on site a loss of yield. You have an alarm which will be raised that you have predefined. On the site, you will have a loss of yield. Then an alarm will be generated on your platform. And you, as an O&M manager, for example, will create or issue tickets or work order that you can see on the right side of the screen. Then issuing these tickets and work orders that you can assign to one of the technician, to the technical team. Then, thanks through the Vicom O&M app, the technical team can go on site through the mobile app, check the tickets, check the work orders. You might have predefined, for example, a list of to-dos. So the technical team can go on site, make the repair, make the reports, take some pictures, take some notes, and then directly from the app can upload the report, the pictures, and whatever is needed directly into the platform. The report then will be sent back to the operation manager for review and to be stored as well in the platform. And the operation manager can digitally create a report for the asset manager, for example. So here you see that you have the fully digitalization of your work processes, and easily you can understand that it will help you to save costs, removing paper works, for example. And here for this slide, you can see what are the important bullet points related to Vicom CMMS. And obviously, these apps are free from meteocontrol and included with your partnership with our company. I hope that this presentation was clear. As I mentioned during the first slide, this is my details. You can contact me with my email or mobile number, and feel free to contact Eugenie as well. We'll be able to share more information to you.
Thank you very much for a very good presentation. It has a lot of information. And then I have the following questions that I got while presenting. The first question, you have presented a lot of solutions, and we are curious to know who specifically are the end users.
Yeah, so for our solution, basically, everyone can use our solutions or platform. It can go from the grid operators, obviously, the project developers as well, the EPCs and contractors, as well as I mentioned, with Vicom CMMS, operation and maintenance companies. So yeah, for all kind of operation and application, different kind of companies can use the solution.
Okay, interesting. The second question that I have, how does meteocontrol do a partnership with all those companies? How is the process? What are the requirements? What do they have to consider? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's very easy. It's a licensing system. So it's going to be discussed on case to case, depending on the application as well, and based on the customer capacity. And then we have different type of licenses to be a partner of meteocontrol. As we mentioned from the first point, we try to help and support our customers. We try to help them, we understand their needs, and obviously same for being a partner of meteocontrol.
Okay, thank you very much for the explanation. So the other question that comes in our mind, what could be the future development of all those platforms?
Yeah, one of the big development coming in the next weeks, hopefully before end of this year, is economical aspects. It's something which is very important for our partners. So the economical aspects will be implemented as the next stage, and it will play one of the major role in our solution as well.
Oh, that's interesting. That's showing some improvement in the platforms, and that also will be some value added to the users' needs, meet the expectation. So it was very good. Okay. As always, I encourage I like the speaker to share again the contact so that anyone in the audience who might have some questions and need more information and didn't get a chance to take note while you have shared maybe before the contact slide, and now it's the chance for him or her to take note. So I'll be asking you to share maybe that slide once more so that we can take note of the contacts.
Let me share again my screen. Now you can see the screen with my details. Feel free, as I mentioned, to contact me, send me an email or call me or WhatsApp me. You have now my email and mobile number.
Good, thank you. I hope anyone is taking note of the email and the contact. And I take this opportunity to thank you very much for accepting our invitation to participate in our ABSIA Digital Solutions Summer Series. And also I want to announce that this is our end of the session. We had 8 sessions, and I thank you very much, each and everyone who has been with us since we started till today. I hope we keep in touch with Rome with further questions and information. So thank you very much all for joining us.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Eugenie. Thank you, AFSIA team as well, for giving us the opportunity to join this meeting and give us a chance to show what is meteocontrol. And I hope we can meet there and there in Africa.
Yeah. Thank you very much, and I wish you a very good rest of your day today.